and the 3-1. Popped up. Castillo. Dropped the ball! He dropped the ball! Here comes Teixeira! And the Yankees win! Oh my goodness! He dropped the ball! What an ending! The Yankees win 9-8 in the most improbable fashion!
In the air, right center field. Bruce battling with the lights. He missed it! Ugly around third! And here he comes, he will score, here comes Worth, and he scores! The Phillies have taken the lead!
He lost this in the lights, Brian. Then, on the relay, Brandon Phillips dropped the relay, and the Phillies get 2.
2-2 pitch, and a line drive to left field. Matt Holliday coming on, drops the ball, and Lodi will go to second base.
Matt Holliday, a little indecision there whether to try to catch that ball fingers up or fingers down.
Way high, ball 4, and a breaking ball, base hit to center field. And the Dodgers tie it 2-2. And a line drive to center field, and the Dodgers win.
Another payoff. And Martin on the ground. Andrews makes a play, goes to second, out there, throw to first. Oh, and what a play. But here comes the runner, Donaldson. He's safe. He's safe. The ball game is over. The Blue Jays are moving on to the ALCS.
It was fairly routine. Odor just made a bad throw.
Chopper on the infield, can't turn toe. Murphy boots it. In to score as the tying run, Zobrist.
He just missed it. He'll be the first one to tell you. It's one of those stayed right underneath his glove.
That's to the right side. The Royals take the lead. Ground ball in the hole is short. And bobbled by Gonzalez, and everybody's safe.
This is an easy play. You're just going to second to get one out.
Hammered down the left field line, and the game will be tied up. Replacing the Shields. Broken back grounder. Andrews did not handle it. On the ground to the right side. Everybody's safe.
More of the sanctum.
Once again, tension, late innings.
1-1 to Owens. Bucked it. Beltran goes to third.
He dropped it.
Texas had all 3 outs in this inning.
The 2-0. Over the glove. The 1-1 from Tyson. Batista with a drive. Deep left field. No doubt about it.
The other old saying, you never can tell about a ball game until the last man is out, is being proven right here in the 9th inning at Ebbets Field in Brooklyn. Casey got by the first 2 men without any trouble at all, Sturm and Rowe. Then Henrik struck out, but Owen missed the last pitch. Henrik got to first base, then DiMaggio came up with 2 out and singled to left, and here is Charlie Keller, who's had 3 hits today. Here comes the pitch, he swings, there's a long fly ball, it's way back to the right field, it's going to hit up on the screen, and the Nets go into the lead on a double by Keller off the right field swing.
Got up along with him. Ground ball hit the dirt right through his leg. Here comes Martinez. We're tied at 3.
We say it again, should have been an easy play. Durham's down doing everything he can to keep it from going through, but it got through anyway.
Line drive, base hit to right. That'll score 1. That'll score 2 as the ball gets away from Grisham and right. That's going to score 3 runs. And the Washington Nationals have the lead. Ball and no strikes to Ben Gamble.
Swinging a fly ball center field. Robles going back. Still back there. He makes the catch. He makes the catch. He makes the catch.
At number 5 on our list, we will take a look at a key error in Game 7 of the 1924 World Series. Tied at 3 in the bottom of the 12th against the Senators, New York Giants catcher Hank Gowdy, considered to be one of the best defensive catchers of his time, failed to catch a foul pop-up from Senators batter Muddy Rule after trapping his foot in his thrown mask. Given another chance in the at-bat, Rule, representing the game-winning run, hit a double and was driven in 2 batters later. Though Gowdy's error was costly, he will be remembered for much more than this. Not only was he a terrific defensive catcher, but he was also an instrumental part of the 1914 Miracle Braves World Series team and the 1940 Cincinnati Reds World Championship team. Gowdy was also an American hero, being the first active major league player to enlist for service in World War I and the only major leaguer to fight in both World War I and World War II. And at number 4, we go to the 1912 World Series between the Boston Red Sox and New York Giants. Because Game 2 of the series was suspended due to darkness, an impromptu Game 8 finale was played at Fenway Park in Boston. In the top of the 10th of this deciding game, Giant star Fred Merkle singled home a run to put his team ahead 2-1. Needing just 3 outs to win in the bottom of the 10th, things fell apart for the Giants after center fielder Fred Snodgrass dropped a Clyde Ingle fly ball after calling off his right fielder. This put the Red Sox tying run on second base with no outs in the inning. Engel would score just 3 batters later, and the Giants would lose the World Series on a sac fly by Larry Gardner. Fred Snodgrass's error would be remembered as Snodgrass's muff, and is one of the more well-known gaffes in baseball history. Giants manager John McGraw actually raised Snodgrass's salary by $1,000, exclaiming that he did not blame Snodgrass for the loss. Number 3.
Maggie Diaz. And Counsell punches it to the right side. Fernandez hasn't gone through him. O'Neill will try for third. Ramirez up with it, but there's no play on it. Tony Fernandez, who has worn hero's laurels throughout the postseason, now perhaps being fitted for goat horns. A liner off Nagy's glove into center field. The Florida Marlins have won the World Series.
Has the best chance.
The bunt by Miller. Throw to second. Into center field. DeLucci will stay, and it's 2 on with nobody out.
And we talked about pitchers throwing the bases, that they had a difficult time throwing because they can't throw anything straight.
2 on, 1 out, and Womack into right field, a hit. Tony Womack delivers. It's 2-2. Floater, center field. The Diamondbacks are world champions.
Willie Davis drifts in easily. No! He drops it. And Powell scores. Willie fires hurriedly to third base. And it goes wild. And Blair also scores.
Bobbles the ball there. Should have held it. Didn't. Throws it away. That's an error. And as the throw came back in from Winfield, Tommy cut it off, threw it past slot for another error.
If Bonds comes up cleanly with the ball, he has a shot at Biggins.
On the ground, Uribe off his chest. It'll be an error.
And it reaches out at one through the legs of Conrad into center field. The run will score.
And the A's take a 7-5 lead on a dropped fly ball by Josh Hamilton.
It'll be an error, but there goes the perfect game.
Can you believe this ball game at Shea?
Oh, brother.
So the winning run is at second base with 2 out, 3-2 to Mookie Wilson. Little roller up along first, behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it. If one picture is worth 1,000 words, you have seen about 1,000,000 words. But more than that, you have seen an absolutely bizarre finish to Game 6 of the 1986 World Series.